Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Time for another round in the United Kingdom, so let's hit play and see how we get on. Okay, loading the first location, a quiet country lane. I doubt there'll be anything behind me, so going to move on. You do get these high sort of bushes along the sides of British country lanes, and that does sort of indicate, well, not much about where we are in so much as when you're playing around in Europe. Dalway's Bourne Road, that's interesting. Not sure about that. We'll carry on here and just turn around to try and see that sign. What I was saying is that if you're playing around and you end up in northern France, there's typically no hedgerows. So that is one way to sort of, decipher the fact that you're actually in the UK or in northern France. So just trying to get ahead here. Yes, okay, Carrickfergus and Belfast. Okay, good. Well, that puts us in Northern Ireland. So an early bit of direction there. Belfast might still be a long way away, and we're on a B road, but I wonder if we couldn't see Carrickfergus. Okay. And that general direction that road is heading off in is west. So that puts us east of Belfast. Did that just pop up there? I think, did I see Carrickfergus? Yes, I do see it. That's a bit strange. Carrick. I don't know if you can notice, but on the minimized map here, I see Carrickfergus on it. But when I open it up here, it seems to have disappeared. So there we are. There's Carrickfergus. Okay, great. Now, that helps. And then we're on a B90. So what is the B90? I can't see a B90. We're west of it. So that would put us, well, anywhere around here, really. So let's just put a pin down. Let's say we're near Beltoy. This is a B90. And the B90 sort of starts, I think we're probably along it. So I'm going to put us around here. Maybe we're off the B90, but getting going. Yes, okay, very close, in fact. So by Carrickfergus, excellent. And the B90, look, it actually continues down there. So it slightly reoriented itself, and that was maybe a more appropriate guess. But we didn't notice that. So, nonetheless, we got told we were in Belfast pretty early on there, so that helps. We're in a bit more of a built-up area here, so this is good. We're by John Lewis. Yes, more of a town here. Earthwood and stone. John Lewis is almost always going to be in a city centre. And so that might lead us to something. We're entering a 20 zone here as well. So that's probably, a bit of a city centre as well. So why don't we just go down here and take a look. Skipper House. 45 luxury apartments. Okay. Amazing what you find, isn't it? 45 luxury apartments in Skipper House. Oh, there's a Harley Davidson motor dealership here. BMW. Floatnorwich.co.uk. Okay, well, I think that pretty much seals the deal. Let's get in there and see if we can nail down where we are in Norwich. I assume that is it, given that it's on the URL of that building. There is a, what was it we were looking for? Yes, a John Lewis shopping centre. So, any clue as to the street that we're on here? Possibly not. End of car park queue, no queuing beyond this point. Okay, very British, isn't it? John Lewis car park here. John Lewis in the world of beds. We're on a north-south road. It must be pretty much in the centre of town. Primark. Can't quite see anything, unfortunately. Norwich Castle. I wonder if we can if we do spin around, which direction do we think the castle is in? Maybe not that way, because that's down a hill. That's the backside of John Lewis. And yeah, here we are. Can't see a castle, unfortunately, but we're almost certainly in the centre of town, so it would be nice just to see something briefly. Is there a Sainsbury's? That we did have a sign for Sainsbury's, didn't we? Yeah, I'm pretty convinced we're very close, really. So, it was just slightly out of town. Slightly out of town, and of course, I think you have to go back to where you start with the pin as well, don't you? But we didn't quite find it. John Lewis car park, there it is. Okay, well, hadn't quite seen it until the last minute, but that is why you put a pin down. The other day in the US, we did not put a pin down and regretted it. Right, have to make a quick decision here as to which way we're going to go, up or down. I think let's go down. Absolutely beautiful country lane. This is what England is all about, these country lanes. Fantastic. You can imagine this sort of autumnal weather that is being experienced at the moment here at the time that these images were taken. Oh, and now we're going back up at a hill, but we're committed now, so good. We've come to a main road. I recognise absolutely none of those names. Fregony St. Mawes, Grampound Road. Goodness me. What are we meant to do with all this? I think that sign is actually broken off or something. So, no, need to go back a step. Back and oh, goodness. That is what I wanted to do. Get just another angle on those signs. These signs are probably the closest thing we're gonna have. So St. Mawes, I don't know if that is in Cornwall or not. I just think it might be. It sounds like a Cornish name, doesn't it? So let's get in there. Oh, a bit too far. And see what we can see. I think. Where is Cornwall? It's sort of from about here. Let's just have a look for the other names as well. Tregony, St. Mawes, Golden Mill, Probus, Fradden. I think we're going to be down here. St. Mawes is definitely Tregar. Grampound Road. Grampound Road. I saw it. Yes. Grampound Road is here. Laddock is there as well. No, that isn't on the signpost though. Golden Mill, Grampound Road is only 2 away, so we're between Grampound and Tregon. Coombe. Oh, we're so close. Goodness, it's good we put a pin down there. Tregony Road is there. That's right, coming out of this place, Probus. Right neck of the woods. I wonder where St. Mawes is. That is... It must be so close. Truro? I've heard of Truro. But don't know. It's going to be somewhere in this area. This is not an area in the UK I'm familiar with, but I definitely had heard of that. So that worked well. Look, okay, well, let's not linger. But just recognised one of the names there. Being from the UK myself, of course, really helped. So that is good. Going to spin around here, just in case the exit to this housing estate is behind me. Which it might be. I think it possibly is. So I'm actually going to go this way. Again, you can get so lost in these housing estates. They're sort of like labyrinths, unfortunately, and they don't really help. So now that we're out, we should be able to get on somewhere. Wester Inches Drive. That's an interesting name. Wester Inches Drive. Looks like, pretty modern area. We've got a roundabout. That's good, but no signposts. So not helping there. Wester Inches Drive. What do we have here? It's Monarch's View. That's an interesting name. Show home now open. Okay, Monarch's View. Just see if there's anything. Oh, I can't actually go up here. Okay, can't go around there. Rental units available. looks like quite a new area, really, all told, doesn't it? I can't go around the roundabout, unfortunately, to see what is there. It is an amazing view we have here, and it's making me think we might be in Scotland. You know, don't know at the moment. Could be anywhere. But yeah, somehow I'm just thinking Scotland. There's a school here, so possible clue. But with a minute to go, it is going to take some guessing yet. What do we have here? Come on, show me a sign. Castle Care, Scotland. There is some council sign there. The Highland Council. Okay. And we've got a McDonald's. Right. Good. That's about it. We're coming to another roundabout here, so we'll just take a quick look to see if there is a sign or not. That is the sign. Unfortunately not. I think all these sounds on these roundabouts are just going to be this. So I'm going to go with the Highland sign there. It looks pretty developed, so I think the closest thing we might have is Inverness. Inverness is sort of one of the last major cities up here, really. I'm going to put a safety pin down here. I don't know the difference. Oh, wrong side of Inverness. Okay, close. And so it would fall under the Highlands, which is this area up in the very northern tip of Scotland. Very beautiful. And I went with Inverness because it did look like a big city. It looked like we were on the outskirts of it, and it was being developed. And perhaps, in hindsight, you know, it was a better idea to go with the south of Inverness there, because north is sort of separated really by this firth. So, but not bad on the whole. Not bad. Very close. 4,485 points. So next round. On to the next round. What does this say right here? Sometimes there are signs for the council on that provides the bin. The council being the sort of local authority. They provide the bin, and so sometimes they slap a sticker on it to say where they're from. And that's actually very helpful for GeoGuessr because it tells you where the bin is from. And of course, if you recognize it, that helps. Can only seem to go straight on here, so let's do this. We might see a sign for this church at some point, so just keeping an eye out for that. Didn't. In fact, we seem to have skipped over quite a long way there. I don't think there's a major junction that we missed, so we'll just carry on. Oh my goodness. I wish there was a way to orient yourself quicker on GeoGuessr sometimes. I think particularly with sort of slow or intermittent internet, it would be very nice to be able to use this compass a bit more and just sort of click the other side of the compass, and then it would snap you round. But anyway. No ball games. Goodness, no fun. Typical. Just moving at the moment, halfway through the time, and not much in the way of clues, so just moving. If we don't get anything soon, it's going to be hard to tell where we are, because this could really be anywhere. So let's get to this road. There's a school here. This could be the outskirts of sort of any major city, frankly, in the UK. It's kind of hilly. It's quite green. So maybe we are sort of in the West Country. Can't see anything on the side of that bus to say otherwise, to say where we are. Just looking for a sign now with 20 seconds to go. Come on, you sign. There's not even a sign for this road, which is... With 16 seconds to go, we're going to have to make a guess. Stamford Park, I don't recognise. Stallbridge, I think, is in the southwest. So going there with 6 seconds to go, even further south. Let's go down here. Think we're going to be right there. Nope, absolutely nowhere near. Okay, well, nonetheless, I thought it said Stallbridge on it, which is a place definitely in Dorset, I think. But, it didn't. It said something very similar, though. Stalybridge. Okay, well, I think if we'd have made a bit more progress there, we were obviously on the outskirts of Manchester, which is a major city in the UK. Ashton-under-Lyne is sort of actually closer to where we were still. So we would have eventually got there and found it, but unfortunately no signs, and a wild guess meant few points in the final round. Well, look, the rest of it was okay. You know, off to a good start in Northern Ireland and Norwich. Cornwall, I think, was probably the best guess in the entire round, with recognising they're one of the names and just sort of getting quite close to it. Scotland and Inverness as well, a good guess, but let down a bit by the final one there. I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd link a couple of videos in the closing screens here now of each time, so do click on them if you'd like to watch something else. There is a large back catalogue of GeoProspector videos now, so go ahead and enjoy them. They're also categorized into playlists, and I do my best to try and maintain those playlists. So if there's a particular theme, let's say it's the US or the European maps that you enjoy, they exist now grouped together by playlists. So go ahead and click on that and you should be able to watch them all. Finally, please do like and subscribe and comment if you saw anything in on this game that I missed. Do like hearing about that. And any other ideas for videos, I'm always trying to explore new options and ideas. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.